All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Akakodash, and Thawadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, for giving us the spirit of truth in these last days which the world cannot receive. And as always, double honors to our apostles, elders of great millstone that taught us his truth and do it well. Peace, love, and salutations to the Zirconian Wa'achim, and shalom to the predestined elect. So here I have an article here queued up, pretty much from New York Post. As you can see, it's titled, "Millions of Hungry Americans Turn to Food Banks for the First Time." And this article was uploaded December 8, 2020, year of prophecy. All right, and hey man, this is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. All right, and it's only going to get a lot worse. All right, from here on out, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which we are the real Hebrew Israelites, the Heavenly Father's chosen people. Okay, and this is all prophecy, man. And that's why we say it's beautiful, because we need for things to get worse here in Babylon the Great, which is America. Also spiritually Sodom and Egypt in the book of Revelations, the 11th chapter, so that we can enter into our rest, enter into our kingdom. All right, as it is written. Okay, 2nd Ezra 16 and 74. All right, a lot of sedition is coming in these last days. More food shortages, more homeless people. Okay, it's going to get a lot worse, man. But before I actually read, the point of this article, I want to play this clip here. All right, see if we can get it to play. Lord's will. Oh Lord, Salakia, give me 1 second, brothers.
It's 150, 200 cars. It's 150, 200 cars starting at 12 o'clock at night. So by the time 3, 4 o'clock in the morning gets here, it's an ongoing thing with cars until they close. Everybody's just worried about their next meal. Everybody can't work from home, and everybody doesn't have careers where they can just operate on a computer and still have their income coming in. Somebody like me that's a limousine driver, shuttle bus driver, a bus boy, it really brought me into a deficit driver.
That's it, man. Majority of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, are the ones that are homeless, and then, that's hitting hard. And pretty much, look at the food that they feeding Jake, man. It's not like giving you some decent food. Nah, man. The scriptures say we shall eat our bread, defile them on the heathen. All right, GMOs, okay. All right, so forth and so on, man. All right, and it's going to get a lot worse, man. Okay, because you Jakes are going to get starved out. They pretty much want a population control. All right, and depopulate. All right, the planet Earth. All right, under 550 million people, according to the Georgia Guidestones, man. And majority of the people, as it is written, it's the sands of the seas, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. So they want to pretty much do away with you, man. All right, you so-called undesirables. All right, which we are the desirable in the Heavenly Father ours, man. Through His only begotten Son. Desired as far as being over all you other nations, man. Starting off with the elect of the nation of Israel.
Shuttle bus driver, a bus boy, it really brought me into a deficit.
Jeez.
Corn tortillas, half a dozen eggs, which is helpful. I found at first I wasn't telling anybody I was going to food pantries.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it, man. It's going to get a lot worse, bro. But I want to go ahead and get right to the point of this article here. At the top, it says, hunger is a harsh reality in the richest county in the world. Even during times of prosperity, schools hand out millions of hot meals a day to children, and desperate elderly Americans are sometimes forced to choose between medicine and food. Yeah, right. You're going to have to choose. We're coming to the time where you're going to have to make a choice. It's either going to be depend on Yahawashi, Yahawashi, which majority of you people don't know the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son, nor fear Him, nor respect Him, So he's ultimately gonna put you to death, man. But you're gonna have to make a choice between a vaccine, mandated vaccine, or just go off of faith, man. All right, and that's the times that we're coming into. A decision is going to have to be made that's going to affect you and your household, man. All right, but real quick, I want to get a quick preset that just came to mind. Okay, because this is a horrible way to go out, man. All right. So lucky, let me type this in real quick. Yeah, so this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 9. And it reads, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field." Right, man? And you people are going to be wanting the fruits of the field, being the food, man. Okay, because the scriptures speak about in Ecclesiastes 12, all right, that the grinding shall cease, and the stores of in the streets shall be shut, man. When the doors in the streets shall be shut, and that's talking about your local stores, man. Whether it's all the way from Walmarts to Walgreens, okay, to your local mom and pop stores, man. Okay, your local bodegas. All right, it's pretty much going to be ransacked in these last days because of the lack of bread, which we're going to read. But it says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger." So it's a horrible death to die by the way of having no food, man, than to just get shot by a stray bullet, all right, or get in a car accident and the Lord jack you up, man, because that's an instant death. You know, you instantly going back to the Heavenly Father, man. All right, your spirit is instantly going back to the Heavenly Father, but through hunger, that's a horrible death. And majority of you people are going to die like this, man. All right, majority of you people are going to resort back to cannibalism, which we can get that as well, because that's one of the curses, man. I believe that's Genesis 28. I just don't know yep, here it is. Yep, Genesis Salakia, Deuteronomy 28 verse 53. And it reads, "And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body." See, because you're not going to have the fruit of the fields. So you're going to have to what? Resort to the flesh of thy sons and thy daughters, which the Lord thy power have given thee. See, in the siege and in the straightness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. And Esau, Edom is getting ready to stress you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians out, man. All right. And the great siege that's coming is the Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7, man. All right. Yep. Yeah, so it's going to get bad out here, man. All right, so from there, real quick, let's get this in the book of 2nd Ezra. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 6. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 22, and it reads, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown." Right, and those pretty much your jobs. Okay. It says, "The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." Right, because there ain't gonna be nobody in there working, man. Ain't gonna be no food. All right, Esau, Edom is getting ready to clamp down, as it is written, the devil coming down with great wrath, because he knows that he has but a short time. And this is going to affect the whole world, not just here in America, which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, but ultimately every country, man. Everywhere, as it is written in Revelations 3 and 10. All right. The hour of temptation which shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth. He's getting ready to starve out billions of people, man. And then he's hoarding all the food underground. All right, this is the devil we're talking about, man. And the scriptures say, "Never trust thine enemy." Verse 23, "And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. And at that time shall friends fight one against each other." Shall friends fight one against another like enemies, man. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still in 3 hours. They shall not run. Right. So it's going to be a time where we want to have so-called loved ones, all right, fighting against each other because of the lack of bread. All right. The food is going to be so scarce. But then you have the famine of the word too on top of all this. Oh man, it's going to get bad out here, man. All right. It's going to get bad out here, man. Why? Because the love of many shall wax cold. Let's get that real quick. You know, this is Matthew 24 and 12, and Yahawashi said this. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold," man. So you're going to see the ones who claim they love you, all right, be the ones that's gonna give you a hard time in these last days, man. All right, going to look to devour your loved ones, devour your food, because once that stomach go to growling, man, that demon gonna come out of you people, man. 2 Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right, perilous. When you go into this word perilous, all right, lovers shall be many lovers, men shall be lovers of themselves. All right, truce breakers. All right, so forth and so on, man. This word perilous.
Strong's G 5467. Chalipas.
Yeah.
Chalipas.
Chalipas. And it says what? Hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage, man. Difficult. All right. It says what? Through the idea of reducing the strength. So you people's strength is going to be reduced in these last days and wax feeble because of the lack of bread. It says difficult, i.e. dangerous, or by implication furious, fierce, perilous, man. So your own loved ones is going to become furious and fierce against you. Unthankful, all right, unholy, man. All right. This is the times that we're coming into. So it says, sometimes forced to choose between medicine and food, man. Now, in the pandemic, which is really a plandemic, it's ultimately planned by the elites of the 2020, with illness, job loss, and business closures, millions more Americans are worried about empty refrigerators and barren cupboards. Food banks are doling out meals at a rapid pace. Right, you heard that lady say, all right, by 12 o'clock, it's 150 to 200 cars, and by 4 or 5 o'clock, it don't stop. All right, okay, people are lined up 4 o'clock in the morning out there in Louisiana when Jake is out here bullshitting around on the P5 all day, man. Okay. It says food banks are doling out meals at a rapid pace, and the Associated Press data analysis found a sharp rise in the amount of food distributed compared with last year. Meanwhile, some folks are skipping meals so their children can eat, and others are depending on cheap food that lacks nutrition. That's right, man. And that's ultimately was messing Jake up, man. The lack of nutrition and cheap food. It says those fighting hunger say they have never seen anything like this in America, even during the Great Recession of 2007, 2009. So call Yahawashi for bringing down the hammer on these people and waking them up out of that deep sleep that they're in, man. All right. So, good to see you, all right? All right, so I'll get right to the point. This is 2 Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, you see, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And we just read that in 2 Timothy 3. And then Yahawashi said, no pity. Wax and coal. The love shall wax coal. So that's no pity on you people, man. It says, and spoil their goods, right? And your goods is your woman and your children too, man. Women are a commodity, man. All right? Nothing is but spoils in these last days, man. And that's in Isaiah the 13th chapter. It says, and spoil their goods, right? And what do you think we Jake say, man, dang, she got a fat booty. Well, what is the word booty? It spoils, man. It says, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, all right, people are going to evade each other's houses, man. All right, and especially when these troops get over here, man, it's going to get nasty as hell. These troops don't give a damn about you Americans, man. And these heathens are disgusting, man. All right, bust down your door, put the back of the rifle to your throat, okay? Hem you up, all right? Stump on you in the face, right? In big ass boots, okay? All right, go in the room and do a number on your children, on your daughter and your wife, all right? And then haul ass with the goods, man. All right, so yeah, Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect. I want to get right to the point. All right, call Allah Yahawashi Yahawashi Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, great millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Zakwani wa Achim. Shalom to the elect.